Psychologists at the Queen's University in Kingston, Canada, published in a journal called Nature Communication that an average person thinks 6,200 thoughts a day. For most of us, our thoughts are like voices in the head, what some of us call the inner voice or what we call self-talk. Hi, my name is Anita. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about if our self-talk works for or against us. I recently found out that not everyone thinks in voices. Some people think in patterns, other people think in images. Personally, I think in voices. Like sounds. I have these endless dialogues going on in my head. I don't know about you. And I have noticed that most of my self-talk, over 50% of my self-talk, is negative. Either I'm criticizing myself, calling myself names, which has affected my mood. Sometimes it has brought my self-esteem low because my voice sometimes is always comparing myself with other people. Do you face this? Are you like me sometimes? Please share that in the comments section and you tell me what are some of the things that go through your head. And if you try to notice, it's like we are on autopilot. You get up in the morning and it's the same thoughts every day, most of the time. And recently I've started talking to myself and I'm like, if these same thoughts come up every day, I just tell my head or my mind and I'm like, can you not come up with something different? Can you please tell me stuff like, how can I make more money? I'm tired of that same talk every day. So what are some of the thoughts that come into your head? Please share those in the comment section. I'm going to share some of the ways I have managed to control this voice in my head. What you should note is that the voice in the head I'm talking about today is not intuition. That is a totally different voice. It's a voice that some of us actually don't even hear because we are too busy. Our heads are so busy, so much talk going on in the head. So today I'm going to tell you how I have managed to control the voice in my head so that I don't run mad. Because if you don't put a lid on it, you'll start speaking, people will see your lips moving, or you will even start thinking out loud and people will think you're crazy. So what are some of the ways I have tried to control this and I've tried to manage this so that it does not affect my life, that I'm not totally a basket case? For starters, I have used gratitude. A few years ago, I read a book by Rhonda Byrne. She's the author of the famous The Secret. This book, The Magic, helped me so much. It gives you 30 days where you are supposed to write 10 things or more that you're grateful for every day. I did this for 30 days and I can honestly tell you that it helped me. It does not matter what bad day I'm having, even if I've lost someone. I always have something to be grateful for. It taught me and it helped me, and I would advise that please look up that book. It's called The Magic. You can get it in any of the bookstores. Another way I have tried to control the negative voices in my head is by using mantras. You can pick any sort of mantra that works for you. I have so many that help me according to any negative voice I'm having in my head. Let's say I look at myself in the mirror and I do not like what I see. My voice tells me like, oh girl, look at that big tummy. What I do, I just stand arms akimbo and I'm like, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. That is, I think, a verse from the Bible. David said it. I can't remember the details. Or if I feel like I'm not smart enough, I'll be like, I'm enough. I like to say these things in front of a mirror. It's called the mirroring effect. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm enough. I am smart. These mantras help me, by the way. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm not the head. I'm not the tail. I'm the head. You know, things that really bring you up, things that uplift you. Get a mantra that works for you. I'm enough. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm going places. I'm always learning. I'm a go-getter. You know, stuff like that. Another way I try to control the negative voices in my head is by meditating. I started with 5 minutes of meditating, and then now I'm up to 10. My God, if you have never meditated, you sit, and 5 minutes is like an hour. And then you have all these thoughts coming in. Relax. When you start to meditate, you can concentrate on your breathing. Thoughts will come in and out of your head. Do not judge the thoughts and do not run along with the thoughts. In case you have a thought in your head like, oh, you are wasting time trying to meditate. Do not add more thoughts. Just let the thought come and go. When you start to control your thoughts, or you see them like they come and go, different ones, you start actually to pay attention to what goes on your head. Some people don't even know they're like on autopilot every day. They do not watch their thoughts, and they are surprised when their lives are like you're always moody because you have this endless chatter, in most cases that is negative and is not working for you. Journaling has also helped me to control on the negative thoughts in my head. It has helped me see the patterns. Recently I went and looked at the beginning of last year, at the beginning of the pandemic. The way I wrote in my journal is not the way I write now. Like, things have changed. When you write in the journal, you see how your thinking patterns have changed, or the things you used to believe were true are no longer true. You can actually discover a lot about yourself when you look at your past journals. Another way is when you really self-reflect. When you sit and think about the things you think about, are they working for you? Are they working against you? Start to ask yourself, what are you going to do about them? And it's not wrong to find someone to talk to, someone like a counselor, someone that you really do not know. Other people talk to their priests, which is good for them. But I think some of us can look for, I don't know, are they called psychologists or psychiatrists? The shrinks, that's what I would call them. Talk to someone who is not going to judge you, someone who does not know your personal history. Everything good or bad begins here. Depression is, most of the mental illnesses are not really talked about, especially here in our country, or some of us don't know much about them. When we hear someone is sick in the head, we always think they're mad, the kind of mad of taking off your clothes. I advise, if you start having harmful thoughts, or if they are so bad you feel like killing yourself, or you have suicidal thoughts, please talk to someone. There's always someone ready to listen. If you cannot, you can just go online or any hospital. Personally, I stay near a mental hospital. If I really felt I had a problem, I think I would go there. Always look for people to talk to. Someone you know is not going to judge you and will not have all your business all over the place. Thanks for watching my video today. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Until next time, bye-bye.